Midterms about 5 weeks away, and the latest Fox News poll showed the Wisconsin Senate race has shifted. Republican Ron Johnson looks back up, this time by 4 points. Meanwhile, in that state's governor's race, looks to be tied up. Both Republican Tim Michels and Democrat Governor Tony Evers pulling 47% of the vote. Senate races in Georgia, Pennsylvania, Nevada, all getting closer. Let's discuss this with Executive Director of the Senate Working Group, James Kimmey, and Republican strategist Prudhome. Guys, great to have you with us this morning. Let's go through some of these races. Talk to me about Wisconsin, Chris. So we got Ron Johnson, we got the governor's race. What's going on?
It's going to be a very interesting race, as a matter of fact. Look, the reality is this. All Ron Johnson has to do is talk about crime. Crime has increased over 30% nationwide. Absolutely absurd. The reality of the fact is this. His opponent did a big defunding the campaign, obviously, police, a big advocate for that, took a lot of money from groups that advocate for defunding the police. So his focus, I would simply just say focus on continue to talk about crime and how important it is to stop that, because obviously his opponent has not done it subsequent to his tenure as lieutenant governor.
It's such a fascinating, what you're highlighting is that politics is always local, and the issues that affect people are the ones in their neighborhood.
That's right.
I know, for example, in the Texas governor's race, immigration, illegal immigration, is far and away the #1 issue for Texans. On the note of crime, then, James, talk to me about Pennsylvania, because cities like Philadelphia absolutely suffering at the hands of crime.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think you're seeing that play out in real time. If you looked earlier in the summer, John Fetterman, the lieutenant governor, the Democrat candidate there for that Senate seat, he was up. He was leading Republican candidate Dr. Oz. But as we're getting closer now, a little bit over 5 weeks from November 8th, as we get closer, those polls are shifting. Even some have Dr. Oz up. Crime is real. At the end of the day, politics is local. And if you can acknowledge and identify the issues that are really affecting Americans, in this case, Pennsylvanians, they're going to show up. And I think when John Fetterman's record on crime is less than stellar, and Dr. Oz is capitalizing on that message.
Let's talk, and I'll stay with you, James, about the Senate. Now, if Republicans are going to take the Senate, Nikki Haley says the road to that is through Nevada. Let's listen to what she has to say, and I'll get your response.
What I want to say is we need you. We need you, we need you, we need you, because all eyes are going to be on Nevada. The road to the Senate majority is through Nevada. So what can you do as we're in the final countdown? Go to everyone you know and tell them that you are supporting. Tell them that you are supporting.
Is that right? The road to a Senate majority for Republicans is through Nevada?
Absolutely, without question. When you look at Nevada, now this particular seat was held by Harry Reid. We know Harry Reid for decades controlled that seat. And now to think that it could go Republican is somewhat crazy. And earlier in this cycle, we weren't sure what was going to happen. But when you look at Joe Biden's favorabilities across the country, 39%, Washington Post just came out last week, 39% approval rating. But then you look where Hispanics and Latinos lie, 19% approval rating amongst Latinos. Joe Biden has. That's abysmal. And so what you're seeing in Nevada particularly is a shift from traditionally conservative Latino voters kind of viewing the two-party system and realizing that, they've been traditional Democrat voters. Well, the party's moved away from them. They become more progressive, more woke. And now these Latino voters are realizing that they have a home with the Republican Party, and we're seeing that play out in real time in Nevada.
Really quickly, Chris, talking about Georgia. We've already established politics as local. We've talked about the shift in minority votes, but also the shift in Georgia. The shift has been that it has been electing some blue politicians there for a couple of years. What happens in Georgia?
Well, I think Georgia's going to be a very interesting race, but the reality is this. When you look at Warnock, he's made a lot of promises, has not fulfilled. Herschel Walker, people tend to forget, he's a staple of the community, has been a long time. Family, being from college, being a football player, and now obviously in the NFL. The reality is this. I would say to Georgians this. If you feel like Herschel Walker has done something for you, then you should do something for him. If you feel like Warnock has not done something for you, then don't do something for him. The reality is that Herschel Walker is a viable community candidate. He is, despite before him even being in politics, he's been around, been supportive for a long time.
Really quickly, are you making predictions this morning, James?
I would say 52-48 Republicans take the gavel.
Okay, 52-48 Republicans. There you go. All right, James Kimmey and Prudhome, thank you both so much.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.